what you lose. The only thing you proved is you are weak.
Number one, that was Ronda Rousey.
So?
And number two...
Oh. Oh.
Oh, and now DeVille looking for a suplex through the table to Morgan. Morgan trying to hang on.
Bringing on for dear life. This looks bleak.
Morgan with elbows to DeVille, trying to create some separation, trying to hang on. Doesn't want to go through the table. Morgan said, why not? Liv Morgan just put herself and DeVille through the table. Cross body. Ricochet looking to put Knight away. Hook of the leg and another near fall.
It's one of the most difficult maneuvers you could ever attempt, and Ricochet makes it look effortless.
Yeah, the standing shooting star by Ricochet. And now Ricochet has LA Knight where he wants him. Going to climb up to the top rope where he's comfortable. 630 or shooting star. What's he going to do? Nothing, because LA Knight back to his feet. Ricochet rolls up Knight. And now LA Knight. Knight's got the tights and the rope. The official didn't see it. Knight steals a win.
Here is your winner, LA Knight!
Kirifuda clutch.
Just temporary respite.
And Natalya is going night-night. Natalya is fading. Shayna Baszler with the win with the Kirifuda clutch. Now that's the old Shayna Baszler we know. Shayna Baszler taking her knee pad down. And wait, I believe at the direction of Ronda Rousey, just kneed Natalya right in the face.
It's a former tag partner, former friend. Natalya's face is completely ruined.
Baszler, who was once one of the most dangerous women in the history of WWE, may be on that path once again, thanks to the SmackDown Women's Champion, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Braun Strowman with MVP on his shoulders, running power slam time, I believe, the monster of all monsters.
MVP, oh! MVP needs an air ambulance now.
Oh my goodness, the chance that Mr. MVP did not want to hear, because Braun Strowman is going to take it to MVP again!
The biggest miscalculation of MVP's career.
MVP should have tried to use all those connections he had to get out of this.
His audience is sick.
I kind of enjoy this. Braun Strowman shutting up the mouthpiece. And for a third time, MVP is planted. And my question's this way. It's all well and good that he did this to MVP, but can Braun Strowman deliver a running power slam to the Nigerian Giant?
Hey, relax. Hold on. No, please, come here. All right? I know you're just probably here to try and do your job, right? I'm trying to do my job too. Okay, but you know that feeling you get? You know that feeling you get when you're in traffic and someone cuts you off right in front of your face? He drives by you and he's smiling at you, and for the next little bit, all you can think about, all you want to do is fantasize about what you would do if you had him just for 30 seconds. What would you do if you had him for 30 seconds alone, right? Me, I can't stand the way I'm thinking about things, man. Fall. I hate myself right now. You understand that? Because all I want to do is I want to take your head and I want to run over there and I want to smash it in that cement wall. And honestly, bro, I can't even handle myself. I am a hair away, right? So I want you to do something, and I want you to do it for me and do it for you, right? Do it for both of us, right? I need you to reach down and I need you from the bottom of your soul to look me in the eyes, and apologize to me and tell me that you didn't mean to bust this. You didn't mean to come in and mess this up. Tell me you meant that. Tell me you meant it. Tell me you're sorry.
It's all your fault. It's all your fault.
Really sorry. I didn't mean to.
I know, okay? I know. Go, please go away. Please, please.
And from behind, speaking of the brutes, that's Butch and Ridge Holland.
Eat them! Eat them!
And now the New Day and the Brawling Brutes taking out the Usos.
In cahoots against a common enemy.
Well, how does it feel to have the numbers game against Jimmy and Jay? Meanwhile, Solo Sikoa, Sami Zayn coming to the aid of the Bloodline Brethren.
Here to even the odds, Bloodline retaking control.
I wonder what Roman Reigns thinks about this. Roman and Paul Heyman are already in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh, getting ready for Crown Jewel. The Bloodline taking care of business.
Re-establishing dominance, doing what they do best.
Oh, and Kofi Kingston runs into a super kick. And now a 4-on-1 assault. Remember, a 4-on-1 assault put Sheamus on the shelf with an elbow injury. And the Bloodline have the numbers again against Ridge Holland tonight. This is a critical matchup as well, Wade. So many superstars jockeying for position to get their hands on the current champion, Ronda Rousey. And DeVille screaming at Morgan as she plows her face into the steel chairs.
Amid the complete disorder at ringside here, both of these women continue to give one another a complete flogging. Oh, attempt at the DeVille's Advocate.
Oh, and yes, Sonya going for her finishing move, the DeVille's Advocate. Morgan able to block and outlive Morgan, setting Sonya Deville up. DeVille's in trouble. Trying to make it to the rope, pull herself to her feet, right where Morgan wants her. Oblivion into the steel chairs. Cover by Morgan on DeVille. Morgan wins the no disqualification matchup.
Here is your winner, Liv Morgan!
Mysterio again fighting back. Gunther with a chop. And that one chop. Look at Ray still fighting. Gunther into the second rope. Ray looking for a 619 and picked out of the air with a boot by Gunther. And the Intercontinental Champion with another clothesline. Cover on Mysterio. Hook of the leg, and it's over.
Here is your winner, and still the Intercontinental Champion, Gunther!
What a performance